doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Red Raiders offense will get the first swing today. Well, this wide receiver was one of the big portal additions in the offseason. He's been spending time with the quarterback trying to build a quick connection. We'll see if they have that today.
Well, they put a big investment into this receiver, and now you find out if he's worth it. Opportunity to make some big plays, attacking this defense downfield. Let's see if he's worth the hype.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first. Handoff from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up. So an early season test for both teams and set the tone for the caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They were not going to catch him that time.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And they tack on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A completion sets up a second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
The quarterback gets the credit for the play, and deservedly so. But let's also recognize the receiver's awareness to know what's happening and to break off their route to find an opening like that.
On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Split backfield here. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. They make the stop. The offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense. They
tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up. to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Makes the catch downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Looking to pass. It's Taylor. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat and overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
Quick throw to the left. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down to 27. This offense really threatening now. First down and 10 now.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Russell. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Now here he goes. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
But they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to pass. It's Taylor. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at midfield. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the right side. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Past the 40. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield. It's Taylor. Catch made on the out route. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. He finds some space. He's in the clear. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Stone. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. And the Red Raiders move into the red zone. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Running out of time in the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the time runs out here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
The first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Taylor. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Red Raiders will crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Fights off a defender. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
The offense going with the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Russell. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they can't bring him. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack. That time it's the free safety getting hold on the blitz to blow it up.
Well, he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk, as obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays. And he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up.
Now rolling out to his left. He's going to pull it down and run. Crosses the 35. Great move in the open field. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Escapes the pocket. He's got the first down and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Taylor. On the move now. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Going for his running back. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put...
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Mississippi State in the red zone now. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here.
Hold.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Leaning on the run game here late. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Got check time on both sides. It's a quarterback keeper. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the 1st down.
Scanning the field. It's Russell. Quick throw, catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down after that completion. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. And the Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The ball is out. Who's going to get it? The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Taylor. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. He's got it on a crossing route. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Punt over the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. Makes it look easy. And that ties the game. We could be headed for overtime. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And they'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. Can they make something happen here, try to win it in regulation? Let's see. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To throw, it's Russell. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. The Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Pass rush closing in. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, couldn't quite grab it. Would have been an enormous play in OT here. Instead, now, 3rd down for the offense.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And the game will remain tied.
A possible disaster right here. An empty possession. There's no worse time to have an empty possession than the first drive in overtime. Now you got to hope to keep the opposition from putting any points up on the board to stay alive in this one.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play and keep hope alive in this game.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So here we go. We'll set up for a walk-off chip shot to win it here in overtime. So here we go. We'll set up for a walk-off chip shot to win it here in overtime. He's got it! And that's ball game. A walk-off field goal to win this one.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.